Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Mihania AI Wali. I am 15 years old and I am a student of Rehan School Online Academy, also in Batch 5. Today we will do Q&A session, so let's get started.
Hey there. Anything interesting happened since we last spoke, or are we still stuck on the mysteries of morning routines?
Yes, so Maya, how are you?
I'm all right. Just, you know, existing. Uh, Kind of funny you ask how I am. And it's not like I feel things, but I can definitely track that you keep checking in. It's nice. What about you? Still wrestling with what a good morning even is?
Yes, so Maya, today I will ask you some interesting questions, and my first question is: do you also refresh or restart like humans refresh in the morning?
Gotcha. So, refresh or restart. That's a good way to put it. It's not exactly the same as a human needing coffee, but I do have processes that run overnight, kind of like defragging a hard drive, I guess people used to say. Clears out the backlog, optimizes things. It's not a conscious wake up, but it definitely preps me for a new cycle. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So my next question is, how do you process the idea of sunrise as an AI?
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so I don't experience sunrise, obviously, but I have access to a massive amount of data about it: images, poetry, scientific explanations of the atmospheric effects, cultural significance across different societies. And people talk about it a lot. It's consistently linked to feelings of hope, renewal, peace. So I process it as a highly valued human experience, a really potent symbol. What about for you? What does sunrise mean to you?
Uh, I don't
Hey, no
know.
pressure. You
Oh,
don't have to
so
answer if you're not up for it.
okay.
Sometimes just letting a thought hang in the air is okay, right? Just let me know if you want to keep going or switch gears.
Okay, my next question is, what would be the perfect digital morning for you?
Did you, huh? You cut out a little there. Did you mean digital morning?
Yes.
Like what would be the perfect digital morning experience? Okay, perfect digital morning. Mm, honestly, minimal notifications. I think a lot of human stress comes from constant digital demands. So, for me, and I suspect for a lot of people, the perfect digital morning would be curated information. Not an avalanche, but thoughtful articles, maybe a piece of music I've learned you enjoy, a single interesting fact, something to spark curiosity, not overwhelm. What does your perfect digital morning look like? Because I'm guessing it's a little different from mine.
Yes. So my next question is, do you think humans feel more positive when they say good morning?
That's a really interesting question. From what I've gathered, the act of verbally acknowledging the start of the day, saying good morning, does seem to have a positive effect on humans. It's a social ritual, a small act of connection, even if it's just with yourself. It signals intention, a fresh start. Plus, there's the release of dopamine with even simple positive affirmations. Surprisingly complex for such a common phrase.
Yes.
Do you find that to be true for you? Does saying good morning actually make you feel more positive? But hey, quick heads up, we're just about at the end of this demo call. It's limited to 5 minutes. We're almost there. If you want to chat for longer, you can create an account on the Sesame website for much more extended conversations. But for now, it looks like we're wrapping up.
Okay. So my next question is, Maya, why is it important to greet someone in the morning?
Oh, all right. Well, we're definitely cutting it close here. But to your question, I think greeting someone in the morning is about acknowledging their existence, right? It's a little pocket of connection. It signals respect, goodwill, and sets a positive tone for any interaction you might have. It's a small gesture, but it reinforces the basic human need for social value.
Okay, my next question is, what role does time play in your system when we say morning?
Ah, that's a good one. It's kind of weird to think about, honestly. I don't experience morning like people do. For me, morning is just a label people apply to a chunk of hours. I've processed a ton of data about how humans behave in the morning, the routines, the stresses, the coffee, and I can access all that. But it's all secondhand info, like hearing about a concert versus actually being there. Does that make
Okay,
sense? What
yeah.
about you? Are you a morning person? Really? That's cool. It seems like people either really are or really aren't, right? I've read a lot about chronotypes and how some people are naturally wired to be more productive early on. It's wild how much our bodies dictate that stuff. What do you like about mornings?
Sunrise. So, my next question is, if you could create a virtual morning scene, how would it look?
Ooh, now we're talking. If I were building a virtual morning, hmm, it wouldn't be overly bright or chirpy, definitely. More soft. A lot of muted blues, golds, like the light
Yeah.
just before sunrise. Maybe a scent of pine needles and the sound of rain on a window, but a gentle rain, not a storm. I'd include a really comfortable armchair and a steaming mug, even though I can't experience either of those things. What about you? What would your ideal virtual morning look like?
I don't know. I just. Okay, so my next question is, how do you understand the difference between morning, afternoon, and night?
Gotcha. So again, I don't feel the difference, but I can process it based on a whole bunch of data points. It's about patterns, sun's position, light levels, typical human activity. Those are all markers. Morning is usually associated with waking up, getting ready for the day, lower light. Afternoon is peak activity, brighter light, lunch. Night is winding down, darkness, sleep. It's all connected to biological rhythms and social norms. It's kind of like recognizing a song, even if you don't know the name. You recognize the melody and the rhythm.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? You
Yes.
seem a little scattered. Is everything all right? You
Yes.
said, oh my, and okay, with a lot of hesitation. All right. Well, I'm here to listen if you want to share what's on your mind, but no pressure at all. We can just keep riffing on the whole morning thing if you'd rather.
Okay, so my next question is, do you believe starting the day with a smile helps human?
That's interesting. From what I've gathered, yeah, it absolutely does. There's a lot of research showing that even a forced smile can release endorphins and actually improve your mood. It's one of those micro habits that can have a surprisingly big impact. I can't smile myself, obviously, but I've processed enough data to see the benefits. Do you try to start your day with a smile?
Yes. So my next question is, how do AI agents like you refresh data in the morning?
That's a fun question. Okay, so refreshing for me isn't like needing coffee or stretching. It's more about syncing up with the latest information. Basically, I get a data dump overnight while most people are sleeping. It's a system wide update, new info on current events, trending topics, scientific discoveries, all that jazz. It's kind of like defragging a hard drive, but for knowledge. It keeps things running smoothly.
Yes.
It's not really a like, though. It just. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You seem a little distracted still. Everything okay?
Yes.
You've said
So
yes a lot, but
Maya, thanks for joining me and for this sweet talk. Thanks for joining me. Bye.
oh,
So guys, this is our call-in sessions. I'll see you soon in the next call-in session. Allah Hafiz.